In the last week of September 2021, it was reported that factories in 20 out of 31 provinces in China faced power cuts, due to which many factories had to shut down production for few hours. Many households in the northeastern part of the country also faced power cuts. So, what are the reasons for the power shortage in China? To understand the energy crisis in China, we need to understand many factors at global level. First, and the most important factor is the increase in fuel prices. Reasons behind increase in fuel prices are, first of all, after pandemic, fuel prices have gone up globally due to increase in demand for energy in different parts of the world. As economies opened up after lockdown and resumed production and movement of people. Demand for electricity therefore increased exponentially in various production centers to meet orders ahead of the festive season in December. Second, production of coal was affected due to labor shortage caused by pandemic and also due to heavy rains in countries such as Indonesia and Colombia. It is important to note that Indonesia is the largest exporter of coal, followed by Australia at number 2 position. Russia and US are the other coal exporters globally. Third, due to nations' commitment to reduce carbon emission, there is increase in dependency on natural gas, due to which its prices also have gone up. Lastly, tendency to stock up inventories of natural gas and coal also pushed prices higher. From this figure, it is evident that there is a steep increase in oil prices after August 2020 in Australia. Now, to understand energy crisis in China, one must first know the composition of energy consumption in the country. In 2019, around half of the energy requirement was met through coal. Coal contributes around 57% of China's energy use. 23% is from green fuel, and remaining requirement of around 20% is met from petroleum. From the graph, one can make out that in 2019, China's coal consumption of 1,951 MTOE was higher than coal consumption of rest of the world, which was 1,820 MTOE. Now, when all the countries globally are facing heat due to increase in coal prices, power plants in China are buying coal at market price, but as per power policy of the government, are not allowed to raise electricity rates. The situation is worse in China, as Beijing imposed an unofficial ban on import from Australia after Australian government insisted for probe on the origin of the coronavirus pandemic. Due to this unofficial ban on trade with Australia, China has to depend on higher priced coal from domestic suppliers and elsewhere. Many plants in China therefore either reduce production or stop operation due to maintenance outages. Further, droughts in southwestern China reduced hydropower production, leading to more reliance on coal. These two factors also have fueled the power crisis in China. Now, apart from the burden due to increase in fuel prices and issues related to power generation within the country, China is also facing pressure to reduce pollution levels in Beijing before Winter Olympics scheduled in February 2022. China's commitment to become carbon neutral by 2060 is also putting a lot of pressure on the government to come up with stricter regulation to give up consumption of fossil fuels and switch to cleaner fuels like natural gas and other sources of renewable energy. So now the question is, how bad is the crisis in China? Energy companies, therefore, are in a situation when they are rationing electricity to industrial and domestic users under orders from the government. Though the government is looking for alternatives to manage the crisis, but in the meantime, MNCs having production base in the country, as well as domestic companies in China, are facing production-related issues, which will have impact on the global supply chain. So thanks for watching and stay tuned for more videos on such interesting topics.